It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, HP's amplifying the Amplify agreement. Boy, it seems like every couple of weeks they come out with some press release about Amplify. And I just read one recently, and there was actually a quote from a reseller that says, "Nobody else is doing this in the B2B technology space. Nobody else is doing this." I'm thinking to myself, well, of course not. No other OEM wants to be known as an overreaching OEM asking resellers for customer information and data. I mean, folks, this is crazy. And, I've been talking about this for quite a while, and I'm not the only one that's upset about the Amplify agreement. I think it's a threat to the resellers. I mean, there's a whole lot of folks out there, but they just don't want to talk about it. So today, I'm just going to say it for everybody. We're upset about the Amplify agreement. I don't know how many people that covered, but I'm sure it was thousands. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. Do you remember in the document imaging channel, that ERP company that was out there trying to displace ECI Automate? Do you remember those days? They spent like 10, 12 years going to displace ECI Automate, going to be the best ERP system in the world, blah, blah, blah. Ended up getting, what, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 customers. Never knew how many customers they actually got. But they ended up going over to Konica. Do you remember when they went over to Konica? You remember when Konica picked that thing up? The document imaging channel went crazy. Dealer resellers were calling up Bob Goldberg. Hey, we got to have some kind of special contract. We can't have an OEM owning our ERP system and having all this data about our customers. This is a terrible thing. Folks, I'm not making this up. It happened. Those conversations were happening all over the place. We remember them. Hell, some of those conversations are still happening. Most of the people from the original company are gone. And here today, we got an OEM, the largest in the world, with the most customer base in the world, asking dealers to give them data. And now I want to explain to you why I think it's such a crazy thing that you're doing it. Because I think there's other people you can get the data from to help you deliver better experiences to end users without using an OEM. And I want to explain it this way. Do y'all know NextEra? Yes, NextEra is a supporter of the end of the day with Ray. NextEra has been helping dealers by collecting data on behalf of dealers and helping them improve processes, service activity, helping them save money, helping them deliver better experiences to end users, helping them with first call effectiveness. And guess what NextEra doesn't do, and they never have it, they never will? They don't sell printers, they don't sell toner, they don't sell compute products. They're a data company whose purpose is to help resellers deliver better experiences, and while they're delivering those better experiences, save money and do things with better business processes. You see, you don't need the OEM to deliver a better experience to your end user. And I keep asking these questions and nobody answers them, and no other analyst will ever ask the questions. They just allow HP to come out with these crazy press releases and they just republish them. And the bottom line is, what data is HP collecting that'll help you deliver a better experience to your end user that you can't use some other source to get that data? Come on, folks. There's data all around the document imaging channel. Most of the resellers don't use the data they have right in front of them. But yet you're going to give the OEM, one of the largest in the world, your data? Are you crazy? Folks, we got to start thinking about this and thinking about it in a different way. And the industry's analysts and the industry's press need to start asking HP some damn tougher questions. Show us the data you're collecting. Show us the templates that data's on. Who are you sharing that data with other than the reseller? Folks, what protections are in place? What is a dealer really benefiting? How are they truly benefiting by giving HP this data? If HP was the only company in the world that could collect this kind of data, folks, it's not rocket science. We're selling printers and their supplies and some compute products. What data is going to help you do that better? We've had data out there that would tell a reseller when they needed to ship toner for decades. We've had data out there that could help you define better business processes for your end users for decades. We have folks like NextEra out there. We have data coming in from ECIZ Automate out there. You don't need your OEM to miraculously give you some whatever they're giving you, some pie in the sky data that's going to help you deliver better experiences to your end users. Explore the data that you have and then ask the question, where else could I get this information that HP claims that they're going to give me to help me deliver a better experience to my end user? Because I assure you, there's a whole lot of other places to get it. Just something to think about over the weekend, my friends, because we all know this. Status quo is the killer of all it'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all on Monday.